This is Telecomics. We have a short message for you.
High Commissioner for Human Rights Navi Pillay briefed the UN Security Council on the dismal situation on Friday and demanded action.
And I've urged the Security Council to refer the situation to the International Criminal Court for investigation of war crimes and crimes against humanity on the part of all parties engaged in this conflict.
Pillay, who was joined at the briefing by Undersecretary General for Humanitarian Affairs Valerie Amos, said the numbers speak for themselves. Amos says that humanitarian response efforts are being hurt by member states not giving enough money, and Pillay simply added that she's disappointed by the Council's inability to perform.
Our response efforts continue to improve, but again, I briefed the Council that there are still millions of people that we are not able to reach. WFP managed to reach 1.2 million people in December, but had to cut the rations because of a lack of funds.
This is what the United Nations has been set up for and the Security Council has been set up for. Like victims who are suffering, I am deeply concerned that there has been no concrete action to address the situation.
Recognition of the brutality and the humanitarian need inside of Syria is not the problem on Council right now. Political paralyzation is, and that's something that British Ambassador Mark Lyle Grant stated very clearly.
It's clear that if a resolution were put forward today, it would not be adopted. So we do not want to push forward a resolution which is going to not be adopted just for the sake of that. But we will continue to work in terms of consultations with other Security Council members, and if there is an opportunity for a resolution to be adopted, then of course we shall present.
حتى دي تصورها ها حتى دي تصورها وصول وفد الأمم المتحدة لمفوضية شؤون الإنسان إلى مدينة تلبيسي بتاريخ 21/1/2013. هذا هو وفد مفوضية الأمم المتحدة. You do communal cooking here for everybody?
The humanitarian operation in Syria is already very big, but it has to increase. Last year, over $200 million of assistance came in through the United Nations programs, and it will be even more this year because the situation of the people is getting worse. People need more and more assistance as a result of this conflict. That's what we're hearing, that's what we're seeing, and what we have to figure out is how we can do it. My feeling in Tbilisi, as everywhere in Syria, is one of profound sadness for the suffering of these very decent, civilized and dignified people who now find themselves without many of them having lost their lives, so many having been injured, livelihoods destroyed, and people now barely surviving. Shortages of food, water, medicine, the very basics. This is what is happening. The society is being destroyed. It's not just about the essentials of life. It's also about the livelihoods and the prospect for life. The infrastructure is being destroyed in this country systematically. This country is really being destroyed, and that is a tragedy that people need to understand the urgency to stop.
We use every communication technology that we master to try to keep the flow of information up. You are free to request anything from us. We do our best. We are from the internets. We come in peace.